Hope you guys enjoyed that upper body workout I did yesterday. Kind of did like an upper body circuit just to get a really good pump. Today I'm, obviously having my nice cup of coffee to start off the morning, which I typically do every single morning. Cup of coffee, check in with a bit of clients, keep my mind right before I get into the fasted cardio session. And for cardio, I'm gonna show you guys my flow state cardio stack, meaning when I take this stack, I'm just in this zone and time just flies by. Cardio feels very good, energy is good, and it's just a breeze. So I use the Gorilla Mind A2 AM. I use 2 capsules, which is about 150 mg of caffeine, and then I'll do the cup of coffee, which adds about 60, 80 mg, so right around 200 mg, and then I do the Nootropics Smooth, Gorilla Mind Smooth. So I do about 2 caps of this as well, and the focus is really good. Highly recommend trying it out if you're on prep, you have low energy levels, or say your focus isn't really there. But I'm gonna finish up my cup of coffee, then head to do cardio. Gonna nail 40 minutes of low intensity. Just gotta keep the grind going, just doing the same thing every single week and every day, just nailing the cardio. So that's what I'm about to do. It's about 8:40 a.m. right now, so pretty early for me. And yeah, Pugs are still sleeping, Taj is still knocked out. Just want to get on here, get a little vlog going, give you guys a little insight on what I'm about to do today. But gonna finish up my coffee and head to the apartment gym and get my cardio in. It's my rice cooker. Finished up, got 45 minutes done, and yeah, we're officially 11 days out. I like to switch up cardio. Like I said, I like to do incline treadmill walk or do the elliptical stairmaster, but I'm about to do a little bit of abs right now, polish up my abs, and then maybe a little physique update, show you guys how I'm looking 11 days out. I mean, you guys saw how I looked yesterday, but I feel like I'm making changes day to day at this point. So do a little bit of core work, and then I'm probably just gonna do like a superset cable crunches for like 20-30 reps, and then leg raises 20-30 reps, probably 4 or 5 sets. If you think about it, that's like 50 reps per set, and if I could do 4 or 5 of those, it's like 200 reps. And the goal isn't to just move. You really want to contract and squeeze, and really kind of flex your core every rep. These next 5 reps, I'm going to focus on keeping my core contracted the whole time and holding it for like 8 to 10 seconds per rep. So you look like this. And as I'm doing it, I'm letting it kind of pull up the negative a little bit so then I can really contract my core. So that's 1, I'm gonna go for like 5 of those. Ooh, that was good. For this, I kind of just sit off the end of a bench. I lean back slightly and I lift my knees to my chest. But the goal is to kind of round your core. So instead of just like lifting it up, you want your core to round back so that you can contract the actual abdominal muscle. So I'm gonna show you guys. Definitely getting there. Don't mind that mop in my head. How's the lighting look?
Good.
Chest is pumped from yesterday. doesn't even look that good. Where's your toy? Breakfast is made. Usually when I make breakfast, it's definitely one of my favorite foods I look forward to, just because I'm a big breakfast kind of person. So pancakes, like breakfast sandwiches, croissants, all that good stuff. My favorite kind of food. Probably gonna have this meal and just head to the gym. Probably like in an hour. So I'm probably gonna have one meal and then head to the gym. And cat's out the bag. I do use cannabis, which helps me during my prep. So it helps with stress, anxiety. The amount of training that I'm doing, I feel like my body is like extremely stressed out all the time. And obviously on prep, you're always going to be in your head with little things. So this kind of helps me stay at ease. I'm very functional, you know, I'm able to get the work done. I'm not really just smoking cannabis and just chilling around. I'm literally getting things done, training. But yeah, I like to use it the last few weeks of prep, especially when it gets really hard. Body's really sore and achy. When I need to really get a good night of rest and sleep, helps a ton. But yeah, cat's out the bag. You know what? I actually use it before my workouts too sometimes. And when I get into my training, sometimes my focus is like really good. I have really good mind and muscle connection, and not something I do all the time. I do it sometimes before my workout. I'll do like 2-3 little hits, and I'm not like trying to get majorly stoned, just enough to add a kind of like an enhancement to my workout, if that makes sense. But yeah, I just did like 2-3 little hits, but I have breakfast, and then yeah, head to the gym really soon.
With like weed, right? How would you say people get productive with it? Because I know some people have a hard time because when they smoke, they just get stoned so easily.
I think you have to really know your personality type, and you have to know what you could use it for. So for example, if you're like an artist, you know, video editor, tattoo artist, maybe it can bring more creativity to your mind if you use cannabis. But for me, like with training, I can use it to kind of amplify my training. I get really focused. I feel like I don't feel pain. So like I can literally do, I don't know, for example, shoulder raises and just do like 50 reps in a single set if I really need to. But obviously not like the same way you say I do like 40 pounds for like 15 reps, 30, 15 reps, 20, like kind of do like a pyramid down. I feel like I don't really feel the pain, and I can just keep going, if that makes sense. But also I think you have to be aware of yourself, because you don't want to be in a position where you're relying on this stuff and then it kind of takes over what you're doing day to day. Use it as a kind of like an enhancement. Like I said, if it can help you edit videos, training, sleeping, it should kind of add more of a beneficial approach to what you're doing. I think that's the best way to go about it.
I feel like you have a good feeling of your body, right? How do you not make it addicting? Because people are like, oh, you can't get addicted to weed, but I feel like you get addicted to the feeling of it and the use of it.
I think that's more of like a personal issue, because then if you're addicted to it, then it means you're like, you need it. Like, oh, I need this. So that's more of a, I'll say you're maybe abusing it too much. Like you're relying on it a bit too much that you feel like you need it. So maybe tapering back, maybe go a few days where you're just completely not using it at all. Maybe add it in just to go to sleep, and then just taper it around what you do where you really need it, instead of just like using it all day, every day. So I think that can fix it in a way, just kind of tapering down, kind of like modifying how often you use it, and then from there, taper back up if needed. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up with breakfast right now. Gonna head to the gym in the next hour. Let's get after it. Gotta give him his daily companionship. Super clean. Dude sheds like crazy though. Like, look at this.
Bro, it's all over my socks. It's crazy.
I literally have to vacuum like 3 times a week. 3 times a week plus RoboCop. High maintenance dogs. Just let me make sure this demolish some back, or maybe a little bit of shoulders. I'm gonna focus on a lot of like thickness, so I'll do a lot of like machine rows, a lot of rowing variations using different attachments. So pretty much just flow through the workout, not really going there with a plan, just kind of instinctively train.
You don't kick the button no more?
What's up?
You don't kick the button no more?
I don't get the what?
You don't kick the button?
Nah, I can't. I don't have the energy for it right now. Pretty good. I feel like I'm gonna go pretty heavy today. Go like moderate volume, super heavy, and towards the end of the workout probably work a lot of details. Right now I'm warming up my lats. So I want to get my lower lats really fired up, so I'm gonna do kind of like a cable, single arm cable pull, kind of like pull down. I'm gonna try to do like a reverse grip, pull my elbows into my lats. Just like yesterday, I spent a good like 15-20 minutes just warming up, getting a mini pump. So that way I don't have to do as many warm-up sets when I get into my actual workout. I'm pretty primed. Do maybe 1-2 sets, and I'm really familiar with the exercises I'm doing, so I just can load up the weight right off the jump. So if I do like one more set of this and get into the first actual exercise. Yeah, so if you really want to contract your lats when you're doing kind of like a pull down, you really have to drive your elbows to your hips. You don't want to go too heavy to a point where you're trying to muscle the weight. You should get a good hold of it. And then like, I like to pull with my elbow right here, and then from here I have full control over the weight. And now it's just really just contracting and just controlling the weight. Like I could literally probably do the whole entire stack and kind of just like muscle it like this, but you wouldn't really feel it the way you should in terms of contracting your actual lats. So I like to use a moderate weight. Like I could do maybe 12 to 15 reps and control and squeeze and contract the actual muscle. So kind of like pull right here, elbows to hips. Warmed up, so I'm going straight to the working. They like do like lighter sets, going for 8 to 10 just to make sure the settings on the seat's right and everything. So I'm gonna go heavy now, probably for like 12 reps with this, and then depending on how I feel, might go up, stay the same, and then we'll just see. How many reps am I getting with this?
Bro, you got 8.
8?
Yeah, you got 8.
That's it?
You got 8.
8 is gonna be heavy with this, we'll see. Move to 10, move to 10.
Why this handle?
I'm gonna work my lower lats. So I'm gonna pull. Once I get here, the goal is to focus on just stretching and then retracting with lats. So I'm not really gonna be leaning back and pulling. So I'm gonna try to keep my back kind of stiff and focus on letting the negative go and squeezing my lower lats. So I'll demonstrate it. 23 minutes into the workout. So I do about another 15 minutes and call the workout. Right now, I'm just making sure my performance in the gym is still on the incline, and I'm not really trying to train to complete failure because, you know, with 11 days left, like, I'm not gonna be putting on any muscle tissue in 11 days. It's a matter of just making sure I can clock in, still perform really high, follow the workout, and do the same thing every day for the next 10, 11 days. And yeah, I just don't want to train to failure just because I'm not gonna have the time to really recover, and I don't want to have extra inflammation built up just because I'm training super hard. So I'm going about like 5 reps shy of failure, so I feel pretty good. Gonna do one more set on this and then finish up some barbell rows. How many reps, yeah?
You got 15.
15.
Yeah, you got 15.
Let's hope that was 15. How many was that?
I think that was 14.
I did 16 just in case, well, I counted 16, but I don't know.
I think that was 14.
Was it?
I don't know, we gotta recheck the footage.
Life, dude. Here, let's recount.
How many was that, Steve?
We only got 14, yo. I can't count for my life. Oh, I'll take it though. I'll probably do like one more set on here. And this set was gonna go heavy, right? I'll probably do 275 for 8. So add a quarter, go for 8, and then maybe do a drop. So 275 for 8, and then 225, 8 to 10. Yeah, let's do that. So I kind of want to make it harder on myself. Typically I would start off with barbell rows, but I kind of want to end up the workout with barbell rows just to make it a bit more challenging to really test my actual self. So let's go 8 to 10. We got this. Up.
Do some pull-ups. Do some pull-ups real quick. Do some pull-ups real quick.
Too tired. Capture, recomposure, breathing pattern, and then get to the next set.
Would you say what would you say the benefits of pull-ups are? And lots of it.
I think if you could just throw your body around, you'll be in shape. Do a lot of push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, dips. Look at a lot of like gymnastic people. They're in really good shape because they can move their body and control their body. So pull-ups are good for, you know, your back too, overall back development. If you have back injuries, sorry. If you have back injuries, start off your training again with some pull-ups to remedy that issue that you're dealing with rather than going to actual weights. So I'll say that's like the benefit of pull-ups. you guys enjoyed, you know, that workout. I feel pretty damn depleted right now. It's a bit later in the evening. I pretty much took a nap, then went and did a bit of cardio once I got up from a nap, just because I had a bit of energy. So I wanted to kind of burn off that energy, and then finished off with the sauna. Sat in the sauna for about 25 minutes, doing a lot of stretching and just making sure my body's like, you know, just in tune. And I think when I hit the sauna sessions, it helps me with my recovery. Just make sure you're hydrated when you're using the sauna, because it depletes a lot of electrolytes and sodium, so it's important to make sure you're replenishing everything. But yeah, this is where my physique's at right now. 11 days out from the Mr. Olympia. Super stoked to be in Vegas next week and showcase my physique on, you know, the biggest stage in the world. But this is where I'm at right now. Super depleted. I feel like I'm pretty tight, but I'm excited to show you guys my final form in Vegas. And if you guys are out there, I'm excited to meet all of you guys. But this is where I'm at right now. Damn, even flexing is like draining. But yeah, pretty much gonna wrap up this video. I'm gonna definitely create more content going into the show, so stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're a current subscriber, I appreciate you guys watching my videos, and stay tuned for some really good content leading up to Olympia. And I'll see you guys in my next video.